You guys, it's Traci Reed Moonlit release weekend. I'm so excited because I love, love, love this gorgeous printable collection. So I have two projects. We're going to do a process video for this project, but this one is part of an Instagram hop. So I thought I'd do a little bit of like a mini layout share before we do the process for the second one. I did more foiling, lots of sequins. Okay, so first of all, 80s night sequins from Peekaboo Scraps are a fabulous, gorgeous match to this collection. Secondly, I am obsessed with foiling. Obsessed with foiling. If you saw my video from earlier this week, I've discovered how to foil these gorgeous printables, and now I'm just loving, loving that look. So this is my layout. There is a lovely Instagram hop. We used prompts from hold on, I have this right. We used prompts from Chat GPT to kind of jumpstart our creativity for these layouts, and beautiful. So make sure you head over to Instagram and check out that hop. Today's layout is for the YouTube hop with the design team at Traci Reed, and I have this gorgeous sunset photo. I'm gonna go ahead off camera and kind of finish up fussy cutting all of these little floral pieces. And then I have papers. So these are the 5x8 papers. And what I did was I printed them onto 8.5 by 11 paper with a border, which gives me something that is a little bit longer. So longer than a typical 5x8 paper. It also gives me some papers I can play with. So I'm just going to work on some white cardstock. I have all these gorgeous patterns ready to go. And we'll go ahead. I'll fussy cut the rest of my stickers. There's a little journaling spot if I want to play with that. And we have this gorgeous, gorgeous sunset photo to scrapbook today. So before you leave my channel, make sure you head down to the description box below where you will find all the links to everyone participating in this hop. You will find both hybrid and digital scrapbookers, so lots of inspiration. And you will also find a link that you can use to go get this collection that I love. See, when papers and patterns make me sing, you know it's a good day, right? Okay, let's get started creating. Okay, let's get started on my layout for today. I'm going to start by kind of auditioning my photos on a couple different papers to decide which one I want to use. And I'm going to go with this pretty yellow color. So I'm going to map my photo with that pretty yellow color. And then I have these 3x4 cards that I want to use. Now I've already written some journaling on that one at the bottom. The one at the top is just going to be a place where I can add my title, and I can also add a bit of embellishment. So this is kind of my idea for this layout. I also know that I want to use that floral paper that I have sitting on my desk. I love that floral paper. It is so gorgeous. So I know that I want to make that be, I want to use it in a couple different places around my layout. I didn't like the white of the journaling card on top of the white of the background. So I'm just going to mat this journaling card real quick. So I have a spot for my photo, I have a spot for journaling, I have a spot for my title. I'm going to pull out this kind of scallopy circle punch. I'm not sure how I feel about these scallopy circles. I feel like I maybe must not have liked them too much because I pretty much end up covering them up almost completely. I'm not sure if it was the shape I didn't like or you know, I'm not the color, I don't know. I love that floral paper and I used it a couple other places, so I don't think that was it. I also think that maybe they were just too small, like they weren't filling up these sections the way that they were filling up the sections in my head. But that's okay. We're going to just keep going with it. And I refuse to waste paper, even paper I've printed myself. So it all works out. The second journal card that I'm using is going to go off the edge of my page a little bit, and I'm totally okay with that. Now I'm going to go ahead and kind of work on these clusters. So maybe I should have added a third scallopy circle. I'm not sure. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my stickers now and fill in those areas underneath the circles with some tags. I have my title piece right there. I knew from the beginning what I wanted my title to be. And so now it's just a matter of kind of fidgeting with all of these elements and deciding what I like and where exactly I want kind of everything to go. I have oodles of pretty flowers to play with. I have lots of elements, lots of the stickers that are printed and fussy cut and ready to go. So I know that I just have to kind of work through these little clusters. Those clouds, the sticker part of the cloud actually has these little stars that like hang off of it. I decided I didn't want those. I just wanted the clouds. So I just trimmed off the little stars and it worked perfectly. Next, I want to add some hemp cord to these two tags, and then I want to add that bit of texture that having those natural fibers will provide. So I'm just going to go ahead and get those into place. Then I'm going to layer up flowers, and that little bit of the scalloped circles at the bottom is just going to add just a little pop of color. Once I have my clusters into place, I'm just going to trim off the top portion of that journaling card that I don't end up needing. So I have this kind of very vertical line to my layout. I love a good layout with a vertical line. One of my favorite kinds of layout designs, and it's been a while. It's been a hot minute since I've made one. I've been recently going back to my go-to designs, the designs that I love the most, and this is one of them. So I'm just adding what I want to these little clusters, making sure that they look full and colorful and beautiful. And then I have a super fun little plan or technique for the sides of this layout. There was a reason that I went ahead and did a vertical layout. I had a very specific thing I wanted to do with this layout. It has to do with this gorgeous, gorgeous flowered paper. So I cut 2 rectangles of this paper, and now I'm going to grab my scissors and I'm going to make a cut in the side. Now, this is probably something you've seen before. I'm going to do a little peekaboo spot on either side of this layout, but I'm using my scissors instead of tearing it. So quite often you'll see people tear it, but I didn't want that look. I wanted this to be a little bit more sleeker, a little bit more elegant. I didn't want the torn edge. I just wanted the kind of opening in the little peekaboo bit. So I went ahead and instead of tearing the paper, I cut it with my scissors and then folded it over. And then on those folded areas, I'm going to tuck a tabby dot from Spiegel Mom Scraps just to hold those little folded over areas into place. And then I'm going to take these adorable fireflies that are in this collection. I'm going to tuck their little tails underneath the folded area, and then I'm going to put them so it looks like they're kind of flying out of those little peekaboo spots on either side of this layout. I think this turns out so cute. I love it. So just cut with your scissors, put the backing pattern underneath, add the little tabby dots or a bit of foam adhesive just to hold the little folded over spots into place. And then I'm just going to grab the little tails for the fireflies, and they're going to be kind of flying out from behind those little areas on my layout. So I truly believe that this collection from Traci Reed just screams, make me sparkle. So that's what we're going to do. I pulled out this beautiful 80s night mix. I designed this mix for Spiegel Mom Scraps and it's gorgeous. I love it. It's so much fun. And what I'm going to do is I am picking through this sequin mix and I'm just looking for, so included in this mix are these little, they're like a silvery kind of iridescent color. And so what I'm going to do, well, first it looks like I'm just going to scatter some sequins along that vertical spot just to add a little bit more color, a little sparkle. This collection just, for me, it just screams add all of the sparkle. So that's what we're going to do. So here's the cool part. So in that mix, there are these cute little, real tiny kind of iridescent silvery sequins, and they're pretty small. I am picking through, I'm getting those little iridescent silvery sequins, and I'm putting them in the center of each of the little flowers that are in my little peekaboo spots. This turned out so good. Those sequins fit perfectly in the center of those flowers, and it was just this gorgeous sparkle to this already fabulous pattern. It's absolutely stunning. I want to do this again. I think I'm going to do it again on a card just for fun, just because it turned out so gorgeous. And then my layout is complete. If you have beautiful sunset photos, gorgeous drink photos, anything from summer nights, this is the collection for you. Be sure to head over, take a peek. Look how cute those look. I love them. I love those little flowers with the centers, sequin centers. And I will talk to you all again very, very soon. Bye.